shortstop, Grant Kistner. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 32, Alan Heckler. The pitcher is number 23, Ryder Carlson. Batting eighth, second base, number 6, Graham Coleman. And batting ninth, shortstop, number 9, Bryce Mobley. The Wildcats are coached by Brian Hutz. He's assisted by John Berry, Randy Lucas, Banks Faulkner, Adam Gant, and Herbie Potts Hutz.
Dude, I'm sorry. I screwed up. Taj, it is Taj. I'm sorry. I looked at it wrong. It's Taj. My bad. I had it
And now, here are your Trojans. Leading off, left field, number 11, Stow Rogers. Batting second, third base, number 12, Jake Hammond. Batting third, shortstop, number 6, Taj Marchand. Batting fourth, second base, number 1, Trent Ostergaard. Batting fifth, right field, number 16, Connor Dantzler. Batting sixth, center field, number 10, Hayden Little. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 9, Braden DePrell. The pitcher is number 2, Braden Easterling. Batting eighth, catcher, number 15, Brady Dantzler. And batting ninth, first base, number 17, Finn Pratt. The rest of the Trojans, number 3, Dawson Bellner, number 4, Colin Anderson, number 5, Luke Maxwell, number 7, Will Herring, number 8, Cooper Jones, number 13, Bishop Nixon, number 14, Colt Fernandez, number 18, Noah Spivey, number 19, Hunter Schultz, number 20, Copeland Brooms, number 21, Ethan Stein, number 22, Aiden Spivey, number 23, A.J. Grant, and Ethan Saywall. The Trojans are coached by Matt Spivey. He's assisted by Lawson Hendricks, Matt Porter, Austin Heflin, and Dylan Sawyer. This time, I would ask everyone to please rise as we honor America with our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are so glad that you're here to watch the 5A Division I State Championship game here at James Island for Game 1 tonight in a best-out-of-3 series. Lower State champs James Island, record 28-3 on the year, take on the Upper State champs Lexington Wildcats, who are 21-9-1 on the year. Very familiar situations for these programs, as both teams were state champions last year. James Island was 4A state champs, as Lexington was 5A state champs this time last year. James Island moved up in classifications to 5A at the start of the school year, and the athletics program has adjusted admirably in doing so. The Island boys are the host team tonight, as they were the higher seed going into the playoffs.
Welcome, everyone. James Steed here, along with my man Jackson Smoke with Smoke Signal. Quite the honor to be here with him. We're going to do the play-by-play for today's championship game, and it is quite an honor to be beside my main man, Jackson. Jackson, How excited are you, my friend?
I'm really excited to do this tonight. Yes, sir.
This is a good one.
Yes, sir.
Great opportunity. We got Braden Easterling on the mound. A little bit of a shake-up surprise. There may have been something going on in the clubhouse, but we will just take it from there.
Leading off for the Wildcats, catcher number 15, Toby Sobiorowski.
You call it.
Now for the Wildcats, number 15, the catcher, Toby Soborowski.
Quite the name there, Soborowski. Say that 5 times. Easterling winds and delivers for ball 1 there. Got a great crowd on hand tonight for this championship game. James Island representing. The island is here, trying to protect the island and keep this one, win this ball game. It's going to be a best out of 3 series between these two premier programs.
And ball's driven deep out to left field by Toby Soborowski. Hit over the left field fence for a home run.
So right away, Lexington makes a statement there with Soborowski's home run.
Wildcats go up 1-0.
Number 13, Tristan Spivey.
Now up to bat for the Wildcats, number 13, first base, Christian Spivey. While Christian Spivey is only a sophomore this year, he sees the ball extremely well, and he's very advanced with hitting and very superb.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Jackson. Only a sophomore, just kind of like the super sophomore with Trip Ostergaard like we have over there at second base. The funny thing is both of these players do play on the same travel team, team out of Charlotte, the South Charlotte Panthers. So these two are very good friends, but not today as the two duel it out for the championship to try to see who gets the upper hand. Hot shot. Nice play by Finn Pratt there to get out number 1.
Now to bat for the Wildcats, number 2, the center fielder, Brandon Cromer. Brandon Cromer is an all-state selection this year. This senior is going to be taking his talents to the University of South Carolina of Columbia. He's a two-way player that is very electric with the bat.
Very, very good ball player. That one gets right in the back of Cromer. He'll make his way to first base.
Left field, number 10, Lincoln Hill.
Glad you're here with us tonight. We got 1 out. Wildcats up early with a home run by Zaborowski to make the score 1-0 here early on in the game. Glad you're here. If you're just tuning in, James Island down 1-0 here in the top of the first. Braden Easterling on the mound. Over on first base for the Lexington Wildcats is Brandon Cromer.
And up to bat for the Wildcats is number 10, the left fielder, Lincoln Hill.
Nice curveball there by Easterling. Not much wind out there today as the American flag's just kind of sitting still. Overcast. Praying for the rain gods to stay away today as we can try to get this game in. Started a little earlier. It was originally time for 6:30, and we moved it up 30 minutes, so game time started right at 6 o'clock.
Ball popped up to foul over the first base side.
Once again, good crowd on hand. James Island and Lexington. They're about an hour 45 from Lexington to right here in the old James Island, right here at the farm, home of Tom Hatley Field.
You know, back in March, these two teams did battle it out at Patriots Point at the College of Charleston. Lexington did come out on top, though. Came out of that game 5-1.
High fly ball caught by Tripp. Route number 2. Yeah, you're exactly right. Jackson, these two dueled it out over there at College of Charleston. Score was what? Can you?
The score was
Remind me
5-1. 5-1, yeah.
Right on. 5-1 there. So these two teams have faced one another. Lexington have the upper hand earlier on in the season, though. So now both these teams have just kind of started to get their seasons under their belt, you know, well established as far as these two programs have gone. And you almost kind of, when you saw that game playing, you almost, you know, thought to yourself you'd probably see these two teams playing in the championship game, and that's exactly what the case is.
That is exactly what's happening, and I'm excited to see it back here again in the state championship.
You're absolutely right. Like you mentioned earlier, Lexington 5A state champions last year. James Island 4A state champions last year. Now James Island moved up in classifications. Division I in 5A, both these programs. Fly ball out towards center field. Camped under it is Hayden Little for out number 3.
The Wildcats in the top of the first. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, 1 man left. None left, excuse me.
So James Island gets off the field, strands 1 run. And Lexington leads 1-0 going here in the bottom of the first.
Fans, be sure to pick up your official 2025 South Carolina High School League Baseball Championship gear by visiting the Baseball Championship page at schsl.org and click on the official championship merchandise button. Show off your championship pride all year long with a t-shirt or sweatshirt featuring the Baseball Championship logo.
That's the tornado.
Champions choose Jostens. Specializing in celebrating the moments that matter since 1897, Jostens is proud to be the official championship parading partner to the South Carolina High School League. Good luck to both teams. We look forward to creating your story.
Ryder Carlson on the bump for Lexington. Sophomore. So they've got 2 good sophomores here.
That is the lightning detectors going off. Fans, we do have to ask you to evacuate the stadium. You can stay in your cars, but you do have to leave the stadium.
As you hear Wes,
Notified.
as you hear Mr. Wes on the PA, they just announced the lightning warning here at the farm at Tom Hatley Field, so they are going to have to sit in the dugouts for at least 30 minutes and let this one kind of weigh out. Hopefully this is just a quick 30-minute break and we can get back to action, but right now we are in a lightning delay here in the bottom of the first. James Island yet to bat, trails 1-0 here. But we're going to take a quick break, and hopefully we can get back to you and get this thing going. But we're going to have to wait at least 30 minutes. We'll be right back.
You want to turn it off? Oh, yeah.
Was it underneath it?
Yeah, it's right there. Ah, gotcha. Now turn it on. There we go.
We're playing?
James, we are playing baseball, looks like.
False alarm, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we are going to be playing some baseball. Athletic Director Jeremy Holland out there having a conversation with their head coach, Brian Hucks.
Steph is pitched. She's doing her job. They're looking at the radar.
Right here and just see if we are going to, in fact, get this game underway here. Only played half an inning here at James Island. Coach Spivey out on the third base line. How was the weekend, Jackson?
It was good. Yes, sir.
What did we do? We have a good Memorial Day, my friend?
Yes, sir. It was good.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Steph's just doing her job.
Yeah, she most certainly is. Try to wait and see what they do here. Great weekend.
The schools agree and the umpires agree.
Had the opportunity to go see Sturgill Simpson this past Friday night. That was a great concert. Got my man Cherry in the house.
It's 30 minutes.
What's up, dude? All right, looks like we're going to get this thing cranked up and we're going to get back out in the field. Lexington getting ready to take the field. Once again, probably go through some warm-up preparations once again. Bottom of the first. James Island yet to come to the plate, down 1-0. Leadoff batter Soborowski with a leadoff home run to start things off for the Wildcats.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, it is. Check it out. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, they did it up right.
Quick rundown on the defense for Lexington. Toby Zoborowski is the catcher. First baseman Christian Spivey. Out at second base, Graham Coleman. Third baseman Logan Blight. Out at shortstop, Bryce Mobley. Out in left field, Lincoln Hill. Center fielder Brandon Cromer. And out in right field is Grant Kistner. And once again, on the bump for Lexington is Ryder Carlson. Only a sophomore.
Yeah, I said that.
Left field, number 11, Stow Rogers.
Now up for your Trojans in the bottom of the first. Number 11, the catcher, Stow Rogers.
Big Stow
My
Rogers.
apologies, left field today. First pitch is in there for a ball. Stow Rogers is currently committed to the College of Charleston and will be playing with the Florence Flamingos this summer in the Coastal Plain League.
Florence Flamingos, huh? Very nice. Good little summer program up there in Flowtown. Hard hit ball down the third base line. Spivey couldn't quite get it. Foul.
Count is now 1-2.
Nice off-speed pitch there by Ryder Carlson. Carlson normally sits around 84, 85 on his fastball. Good movement on the curveball. About 74, 75 there. Has a slider, 77, 78, which we just saw there for strikeout number 1.
Now to bat for your Trojans, your third baseman, number 12, Jake Ammon.
Slamming Ammon. See if he can get things going here for the Trojans.
Jake Ammon is also a College of Charleston commit, along with senior Stow Rogers, who just bat.
The two Bash brothers. You know, Jackson, I don't think those two could be inseparable as much as they look alike, play alike. You know, it's almost guaranteed that they go to College of Charleston together.
I agree with you there. Ball 3 there. Ooh.
Oh, inside, Zabrowski kind of having troubles throwing that one back to Carlson. Lights are on here at Tom Hatley Field.
Pitcher Ryder Carlson walks Jake Ammon with 4 pitches. Number 6, the shortstop, Taj Marchand.
Big Taj. Batting .536 on the season. Are you kidding me? I mean, that is just a stat that is just staggering.
First pitch in there for a strike on Taj Marchand. Taj is only a junior, but is committed to an SEC school in Oxford, the Ole Miss Rebels.
The old Rebs. They're definitely getting a good one down there in Mississippi. Taj only a junior. I made one stat earlier there, Jackson. 115 plate appearances for Taj, and he has only struck out twice. I mean, the guy knows how to hit a baseball.
Yeah, that is insane.
High fly ball out towards right field. Cam Dunner, second baseman.
Second base, number 1.
Graham Coleman with the out. I'll bring up 2 outs for the Trojans.
Now up to bat for your Trojans, your second baseman, number 1, Trip Ostergaard.
Sophomore.
As we were saying earlier, he played on a travel team with Christian Spivey, who is the Wildcats starting first baseman today.
That's right. Good friends, the two of them. They play a lot together as far as travel ball goes all summer long. So they definitely have got a great relationship between the two.
First pitch in there for a ball on Trip Ostergaard.
Down low, wind blowing out towards the trees a little bit now. Starting to get the fans out towards the Connex boxes, starting to flow in.
Next pitch is in there for a ball. The count is now 2-0.
2-0. Zembrowski going to have a quick conversation with Carlson. Making sure they're probably getting their signs and being on the same sheet of music here. Jake Ammon, or Slammin' Ammon, over on first base.
Just misses there for ball 3.
3-0 the count here. See if we can get a little 2-out rally here going there, Jackson.
I'd love to see it.
Takes a strike, taking the whole time there. Hard hit ball. Fair ball down the third base line. He's going to send Jake Ammon home. And that is a double by the sophomore, Trip Ostergaard.
What's funny is that is the second game in a row where there has been 2 outs and Tripp hits a double for an RBI.
Very nice, very nice. Nothing like a little 2-out rally there, Jackson, to get things going. And we're all square here at Tom Hatley Field. Now tied up 1-1 with that hard hit. Double down the third base line out towards left field. Or a stand-up double for Trip Ostergaard and scores Jake Hammond. We're all knotted at 1 apiece.
And now to bat for your Trojans is number 16, Connor Dantzler.
Big C Dance takes that one foul. 0-1 the count here. Let's see if he can get things going here with his at bat. Hard hit ball right up to Carlson. Nicely played by Carlson to get out number 3. How about that, Jackson? James Island scratches one there in the bottom of the first to kind of tie things up. Needed that for sure. Got to get a little momentum going our way. Try to get some defense going here.
For sure
Keep the Wolves
needed.
at bay.
The South Carolina High School League is proud to use products from Wilson Sporting Goods. For athletes to perform their best, they require the best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Learn more at wilson.com. The Wilson A1010 Pro is the official baseball of the South Carolina High School League State Championship.
We'll give you a quick rundown on defense here. Brady Dantzler is the catcher. Out at first base is Finn Pratt. Second base is Trip Ostergaard. Third base, Jake Ammon. Shortstop, Taj Marchand. Out in left field, Stow Rogers. Center fielder is Hayden Little. And out in right field is the quarterback, Connor Dantzler. And, of course, on the bump today is Braden Easterling. The young pup.
Correct, a freshman.
Freshman Braden Easterling. Talk about the nerves of steel for that young kid there, Jackson.
Pitch just misses for ball 1.
Grant Kistner at the plate to start things off here in the second inning. Hard shot out towards center field. Caught by Hayden Little for out number 1.
Designated hitter number 32, Alan Heckler.
Now to bat for the Wildcats, the designated hitter number 32, Alan Hegler.
Alan Hegler, the designated hitter for the Wildcats. He'll take that curveball fouled out of play. Head coach for Lexington is Brian Hucks. He's a mainstay when it comes to Lexington baseball. Very disciplined coach. Expects a lot out of his players, and he gets it out of them. That's why you see him here in these championship games year in and year out, just like Coach Spivey.
pitch outside for ball one. Count is now 1-2.
Trojans have one out, no men on base. That one gets by Brady, but he picks it up. That's out number 2.
Second base, number 6, Graham Coleman.
Now to bat for the Wildcats, the second baseman, number 6, Graham Coleman. The pitching coach for Lexington is Banks Faulkner. Anyone familiar with high school baseball is familiar with the Faulkner name. He has been a head coach at Wando, Somerville, and Blythewood. He was also an assistant at Gilbert High School as well. He won a state championship while he was the coach at Somerville. In the college ranks, he was the assistant coach and the pitching coach at Newberry, where former graduate Keeler Osbon plays for.
That's right. Had the opportunity to see Keeler this past weekend. Saw him on Sunday. Had a chance to hang out with him and talk with him a little bit.
Third pitch in there for a ball now. Count goes to 3-0.
Two outs here. Tops of the second for Brady Easterling.
Shortstop, number 9, Rice Motley.
Graham calls the walk with 4 straight balls. Now to bat for the Wildcats, the shortstop, number 9, Bryce Mobley.
So Graham Coleman over on first base with the walk. Bryce Mobley steps in. Number 9 batter for Lexington.
Fake bunts there, but takes it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm sure that was probably just like a decoy, wouldn't you think? With two outs.
I agree. I'm
not really sure they would really be throwing out a bunt there with 2 outs. Probably just trying to decoy and try to get Brady a little frazzled there. Base hit out towards left field. Corralled by Stow Rogers.
Bryce Mobley hits a single to left. Now to bat, the catcher, number 15, Toby Soborowski, who hit a solo home run, the first at-bat of the game.
Yeah, Soborowski took one deep over the left field fence. All Stow Rogers could do was just look at it there in the top of the first. And that's how Lexington is on the board with a solo shot by Soborowski.
Second pitch in there for ball number 2. Count is now 2-0.
See if we get the young freshman Braden to settle in here.
Coach Heflin takes the time to go to talk to his young pitcher.
Coach just probably trying to calm the nerves of the young Braden Easterling here. It's a big stage here for this young man.
You are right, it is a big stage. Freshman starting as a pitcher. First game of the state championship. What are your thoughts about that?
I love to see it. I love to see it. It's something I didn't come in here thinking that they would be on the mound, but I think we may have something going on in the clubhouse, but nonetheless, Braden is going to do his thing here and put out a great performance for the Trojans here to try to pick up this victory and try to help secure a win for James Island.
Third pitch is in there for a strike. The count is now 2-1.
Lexington has men on first and second.
Finn Pratt gets under the pop-up with the third out over there at first base.
Good job there by the young Easterling to get out of that inning with men on first and second. And they're just stranded there. And James Island has the opportunity to try to get some runs here in the bottom of the second. Got a great game here and a great contest between these two powerhouse programs, Lexington and James Island. Glad you're here to be on and watch us here at Tom Hatley Field here at the farm. I'll tell you what, though, Jackson, the press box here is unbelievable. Got the nice air conditioning rolling through here. We got a nice screen TV.
It has gotten much better since I've been up here.
It is state of the art. James Island definitely putting in money in the athletic program, helping these James Island baseball team. Nice batting cages out there and left field as well. How many bays are out there? Do you know?
I believe there's 4.
4 bays out there at the new batting facility. If you haven't had a chance to come out here and just kind of look at all the growth and progress here at the baseball field, come on over. We'd love to have you. New press box, new batting cages. It is quite the scene here. Once again, a great crowd here. Lexington definitely brought their fans, and James Island, as always, brings theirs.
Leading out bottom of the second for the Trojans, center field, number 10, Hayden Little.
Now up to bat for your Trojans, number 10, Hayden Little.
Hayden got some activity earlier on in the game with a couple fly balls out his way for some nice catches to get some outs for the James Island Trojans. Staying busy.
Last game against Stratford, him and Stow had a home runs in the same inning. It was really surprising.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see Hayden's bat get going. Hayden, total of 4 home runs on the year. He's got 2 in the regular season and 2 here in the playoffs. Fly ball caught by Grant Kistner for out number 1.
Designated hitter, number 9, Brayton Disrail.
Braden April, designated hitter for the James Island Trojans. I know Laura April and Mike April, parents of Braden, are out here watching. Braden is a twin. His sister is Maddie, or Madeline as they call her nowadays.
The catcher, number 15, Brady.
Hard ground out to the pitcher there for out number 2. Now up to bat for your Trojans, number 15, the catcher for this game, Brady Dantzler.
Brady Dantzler Brother of the older brother is Connor, playing out in right field today. You know, his parents have to be excited to see both of these kids out on the field playing together.
In their win against Ashley Ridge, when they won 9-2, Brady went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs in that game.
Very nice.
Helped lead his team to the win there.
Yeah.
Count now 2-0.
Brady Dantzler did not like that throw. That old Ryder Carlson had him up and in there. Give you a quick rundown of how the two teams actually got here to the state championship. First with the Lexington Wildcats, they defeated Boiling Springs 12-3. Then went on to face the Dorman Cavaliers. They defeated the Cavaliers in 2 games by a score of 4-2 and 14-10, respectively. Lexington then went on to play the Blythewood Bengals for the Upstate Championship and defeated them in 2 games by the score of 4-3 and 15-3. Now Brady Dantzler will take a little walkabout to first base there.
Now to bat for the Trojans, we have the first baseman, number 17, Finn Pratt.
Big Finn, done a great job over there at first base this year for the Trojans.
Now into run for him, number 22, Aiden Spivey.
Aiden Spivey getting in there to pinch run.
He is also a freshman as well as Braden Easterling.
Very good. So getting some young, promising players in here. Getting some championship work play. So far, so good with the weather. Almost got a little scared there. We almost had a little bit of a delay, but I think the umpires and the coaches both had a conversation with one another, and they said, let's play on. Hard hit ball out towards the third baseman, Logan Blight, for out number 3.
Both teams with 0 runs in the second inning.
Kind of shut both of them down. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Even though they both scored 1 run apiece in the first inning, I think this is definitely going to be a defensive battle.
I agree with you there.
Just 2 fundamentally sound programs.
Official 2025 South Carolina High School League Baseball Championship gear by visiting the Baseball Championship page at fchsl.org. And click on the official championship merchandise button. Show off your championship pride all year long with a t-shirt or a sweatshirt featuring the Baseball Championship logo.
Braden Easterling still on the bump for James Island. The 2, 3, and 4 batter will be up for Lexington.
Leading off top of the third, first base, number 13, Kristen Spivey.
Now up to bat for the Wildcats in the top of the third, number 13, the first baseman, Christian Spivey.
Christian Spivey had a ground out to the first baseman, his first at bat, 0 for 1 today.
First pitch is in there for a strike for Braden Easterling. Christian Spivey got chosen for an all-state selection this year, as well as his travel ball teammate Trip Ostergaard.
Yeah, big. They just announced those yesterday. So 3 players for Lexington got the all-state accolades. So just like you said there's a high fly ball back to the wall, and that one's in the trees for Christian Spivey there. Just let you know that he, in fact, is an all-state player. That was a hard hit ball there, Jackson. So Christian Spivey gets one and sends it out to right field over the fence and into the trees. And the Wildcats now have the lead 2-1 against James Island.
And now up for the Wildcats, the center fielder, number 2, Brandon Cromer.
So just like Jackson mentioned, Spivey, an all-state player for Lexington. Brandon Cromer now at bat right now for the Wildcats, also an all-state selection. Jackson also mentioned earlier that Cromer is going to South Carolina to play baseball. Senior this year.
Cromer pops out to the catcher, number 15, Brady Dancer, for the first out of the inning.
Good
and
job.
now up for them, the left fielder, the number 10, Lincoln Hill. Sorry.
Old left fielder Lincoln Hill here. Rocking the Combat Rodeo bat. That one upstairs for ball 1. Nice breaking ball there by Braden. The young freshman looks very mature for his age there, Jackson.
I agree with you.
That's an excuse me swing.
Oh, yeah.
Fly out straight to Braden Easterling for out number 2.
Now up to bat for the Wildcats, the third baseman, number 12, Logan Blight.
Nice breaking ball just inside there on Logan Blight. Too close to call there. Probably have to give him a strike there. But the umpire thinks differently. 1-0 the count. Now 2-0.
There you go.
Pitch in there for a strike, makes the count 2-1 now.
Just throws the heater right by him.
Count now is 2-2 with 2 outs on the inning.
Braden Easterling got a little gas on him.
He does, yes. Oh. Hits him right there.
Right field, number 5, Grant Kissing.
That one hit Logan Blight. He'll make his way to first base.
And now up for the Wildcats is the right fielder, number 5, Grant Kistner. Grant is a senior that will be going to Erskine College when he graduates.
Yeah, Kistner, a two-way player. He also pitches for Lexington as well. But today, playing right field for the Wildcats.
First pitch is fouled off.
Lexington, a lot like James Island, really stacked 1 through 9 as far as goes to hitters and on defensive side of ball. Nice lead over there by Logan Blight. Over there on first base for the Wildcats. It takes a little bit more. I would love to see Brady Dancer kind of throw down there, try to keep him on his toes there. That one gets by Brady, and Blight advances to second base. Yeah, he was taking a little bit too much of a lead there. Like to kind of see him, Brady Dancer, try to keep him close there to first base. Nonetheless, pass ball. And Blight's over there at second. Got 2 outs here. Top of the third. A swing and a miss. Easterling rings him up. And he's going to hear it from the student section. So James Island down 2-1, going into the bottom of the third here. We've got him a barn burner.
Champions choose Justin, specializing in moments that matter since he's proud to be the official championship ring partner to the South Carolina High School League. Good luck to both teams. We look forward to creating your story. Leading off bottom of the third for the Trojans. Left field, number 11, Stow, Rogers.
Now leading off for the Trojans, the left fielder, number 11, Stow Rogers. Stow leads the team in walks and is also batting .366 on the year. One of the better ones on the team.
Nice average there by Stowe. And there's a hard hit ball. That one is tailing and it's fouled
Almost.
on the top of the new batting cages, but that one was absolutely launched just to the left of the foul pole. So a long foul ball there.
Ball. Count is now 1-1.
Stowe Rogers with 3 home runs on the year. Had 2 in the regular season and 1 in the playoffs.
Another one fouled off to the first base side.
Ryder Carlson still wheeling and dealing for the Lexington Wildcats. Hard hit ball right at the shortstop. We're out number 1.
Third base, number 12, Jake Hammond.
And now up for the Trojans, we have the third baseman, number 12, Jake Ammon.
Slamming Ammon.
Last at bat, Jake walked on 4 pitches. Ball misses for a ball.
.360 on the year. Nice hard hit ball.
Yeah, just passes him.
Gets through the shortstop, out towards right in between left and center field, and Jake Hammond has got a sliding triple.
Amazing.
Just good heads-up base running there by Jake. Really just kind of knows what's going on. I mean, you think it was almost kind of a routine situation when it just got by the shortstop, and next thing you know, Jake rounding second and makes his way to third base. Good heads-up base running by the senior. You're absolutely right. Once again, James Island trying to go out on a high note here and just collect another championship. And Jake knows what it means.
The Wildcats now meeting on the mound.
Little meeting of the minds for the Wildcats. Banks Faulkner having a conversation with his right-handed pitcher, Ryder Carlson. And while he does that, Coach Spivey has a quick conversation with his guys.
And now up to bat for the Trojans is the shortstop number 6, Taj Marchand. Taj Marchand is also one of the players that were just gifted the All-Region Award and the All-State Award.
And not only All-State, was the All-State Player of the Year.
Correct.
So congratulations to Taj Marchand for being the State Player of the Year for 5A Division I.
And the team has 23 year, with Taj having
11 home runs on the year. And just a quick fun fact, it was not until Game 10 on March 28th that James Island hit their first home run. So you take that into account. I mean, we're going 10 games, no home runs, and then all of a sudden the barrels start just loading up. Fly ball out towards center field, and that'll be a RBI for Taj Marchand, and that'll knot things up at 2.
center fielder just tosses it in right there. Doesn't even try to make the play.
I'm really surprised he didn't try to have some type of effort to throw that towards home.
Same.
I don't know if there may be something with his arm, maybe laboring a little bit. Not really sure, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised there, Jackson, that he didn't at least try to have some type of attempt to at least throw it home.
Now to bat is Trip Ostergaard, second baseman. Last at bat, he doubled, which drove in a run in the first inning.
Absolute smoked one out towards left field. Just kind of hugging that left field line. Let's see if he can get things going again with a little 2-out rally just like he did last time. Hard hit ball right up the middle. Tripp having a great night, 2 for 2 now.
Right field, number 16, Connor Dantzler.
And now up to bat for the Trojans, number 16, Connor Dantzler. Connor Dantzler leads the team in stolen bases with 12 of them. The junior is a two-way athlete that is the quarterback for James Island, the starting quarterback.
Yeah, he's a heck of a quarterback. I know Coach McCoy is expecting big things for him coming into the fall of this year. So, big shout out to Connor Dantzler. Call him C-Dance. Good two-way athlete. Great ball player.
And pitch number 1 is in there for a ball. We have Trip Ostergaard over there on first base.
Ostergaard with a nice little lead over there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he steals right here. He's a quick player.
Yeah, he most certainly is. Probably one of the faster players on the team. Him along with Jake and Stow, which is always just baffles me when Stow's a catcher but still has the wheels that he has. Soborowski just has a quick conversation with Carlson. Just kind of give him a little bit of a pep talk, try to pump him up. Just trying to help him making an adjustment here with a 3-0 count and 2 outs on Connor Dantzler. Connor, 4 home runs on the year, 3 during the regular season and 1 in the playoffs.
And Connor Dantzler gets walked there on 4 pitches.
And that's probably a good decision by Carlson. He definitely didn't want to give Connor anything to see. Always a short porch out here, right field, when you're at the farm at Tom Hatley Field. So it is a left-hander haven, as we could definitely tell with Christian Spivey as he took one over the fence for. Oh, ball gets by the second baseman and into the outfield, and both runners advance. So we've got runners in scoring position here. Jackson, Connor on second, Tripp on third. We're getting something going here.
Hayden Little can drive 2 runs in here with just 1 swing of the bat.
Be a great opportunity here. But you're exactly right. Try to get something going on here in the bottom of the third here. Scores all tied up. Runners on second and third. Hayden Little at the plate. And Hayden's had some fun with some long balls as well, Jackson.
He has. He's been a slugger lately.
He sure has. That one grounds out to the shortstop for the final out of the bottom of the third.
For the Trojans in third, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left.
So we're all knotted up. 2-2 going in at the top of the fourth.
The South Carolina High School League is proud to use products from Wilson Sporting Goods. For athletes to perform their best, they require the best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Learn more at wilson.com. The Wilson A1010 Pro was the official baseball of the South Carolina High School League State Championship.
Now in to pitch for your Trojans, the sophomore number 3, Dawson Beldner. I want to give you a little background info on how the Island Boys got here. They defeated the Spring Valley Vikings 7-1 and then faced crosstown rivals Wando and defeated them in 2 games by scores of 2-1 and 3-2. From there, they took on a scrappy Stratford Knights team for the lower state championship and defeated them in 2 games by scores of 6-3 and 13-7.
Yeah, just both teams just kind of went through the brackets unscathed, no losses. James Island first losing to Spring Valley Vikings. You know who went the Spring Valley there, Jackson? None only than yours truly. Back in the days of old, brave and cold, a 1993 grad. But no fan of Spring Valley when it comes to James Island. James Island Trojan through and through.
You played right along beside Peter Boulware, didn't you?
I sure did. Peter Boulware's a great guy.
First pitch in there for Beldner is a ball. Pitch in there for a strike. Count is now 1-1 against the designated hitter, Alan Hegler.
Dawson Beldner, dude, he looks tough.
He's tough.
More just he's got that Cooper Jones look too, you know. It's really hard to, really just see, other than the number, they both look the same. Both left throw hard. Got that just nasty looking demeanor. And,
I agree with you.
Both sophomores as well. Taj scoops that one up for out number 1 as he throws it over to Finn Pratt.
Number 6, Graham Coleman.
Now for the Wildcats, the second baseman, number 6, Graham Coleman. Beldner in the windup. First pitch is a ball to Coleman. Second pitch in there for a strike. The count is now 1-1. Contact over to third baseman Jake Ammon. He steps in, throws it, and he is out at first base.
Number 9, Bryce Mobley.
Now to bat, number 9, the shortstop, Bryce Mobley.
Bryce Mobley 1 for 1 today. Good pitch there by Dawson. Just comes straight over the top. He's kind of got different arm slots there, so kind of deceiving when it comes to throwing it down to the catcher. That one straight over the top for strike 2. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Dawson Beldner with contact to left field. Stow Rogers jumps and makes the play.
With a little snow cone catch there out in left field.
Scaring us a little bit.
Woo-wee. Still acting like he's been out in left field for all his life. Good play there. Got my man Rodney Hancock. Yes, we did. Yes, we
Hey, what's
did.
up, Stow? You doing all right? Yeah, good to see you.
Jackson
You
Smoke.
know Jackson. How to get it done?
Jackson knows how it's done.
I hear you. Jackson's like showing you.
Yes, he is. Most certainly. Most certainly.
The South Carolina High School League Championship
Waynesville,
is
North Carolina.
Balance and Nutrition was last high school level. Fuel athletic performance and recovery time. Visit dairyalliance.com to learn more.
Anytime you can say it's long. Yeah, I'm good. We're going up in a couple weeks. I'm playing at Member Guest Golf. I'm good in there. I'm going to do it all day tonight. So, rest my liver. Firing it up, baby. Yeah.
So you say, through threes, from 52 pitches, so forth, something like that.
Yeah. Good. Man, they did a nice job this year.
Yeah, they really did, man. They really did. Fantastic.
What was the deal with the Lightning? They just play.
He got
Overturned by bottom of the 4th with the Trojans designated hitter number 9, Brayton DePrill.
Now up to bat for the Trojans, the designated hitter number 9, Braden DePrill.
See if Braden could get something going for the Trojans here. 0 for 1. But really coming on here of late, in the playoffs. It just gets hit right here. So James Island getting something going on right here with Braden making his way towards first base after being hit by Ryder Carlson. And speaking of being hit, Brady Dancer got hit in his last at-bat. So we're all knotted up here 2-2 with between two powerhouse baseball schools in James Island and Lexington. Both with 3 hits on the day. Brady Dantzler shows bunt. Pulls back for ball 1.
Brady Dantzler shows bunt right there, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, trying to lay that one down, just couldn't quite get it down. Goes towards the third baseline, foul. Just almost kind of rolls off the top of his shin. Nice bunt right there. And Brady Dantzler does his job by advancing Braden DePrill over to second base. Good sacrifice bunt. Job well done by Brady.
And now up for your Trojans, you have your first baseman, number 17, Finn Pratt. Back in April, on April 14th against Ocean Lakes, Finn Pratt went 4 for 4 with 1 RBI in their 14-4 win.
Dude, have a day, Finn Pratt. Let's see him have one right here as well. Ocean Lake's a great baseball program out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Just to let you know how small the world is. I had a cousin that was actually on the Ocean Lakes team. He was a freshman. It's just crazy. I'm like Kevin Bacon. Everything kind of circulates and goes around me. Just kidding. But 2-1 the count, 1 out. James Island threatening here with Braden Little on second base. That one just touches the outside corner.
Count is now 2-2 with 1 out at Braden DePrill at second.
That drives that one out towards left field. And camped under it to make the out is Lincoln Hill for out number 2.
Left field on number 11, Stow, Rogers.
Now to bat for your Trojans, you have number 11, your left fielder, leading off Stow Rogers, batting number 1.
Stow Rogers, top of the order for James Island. He sent a scud missile foul up just to the left of the left foul pole on top of the new batting cage facility here at James Island.
Pitch number 1 with a ball.
As Jackson mentioned earlier, Stow Rogers, a CFC commit. Wild pitch gets by the catcher in Sobrowski, and Braden DePrill advances to third base. So we're 90 feet away from trying to get another run on the board. So 3 all-state selections for Lexington: Brandon Cromer, Christian Spivey, and Ryder Carlson, who is the Wildcats. So 3-0 count here. More than likely taking the whole way. And he does for ball 4. So James Island will have the runners on the corners. Stow Rogers over at first and Braden DePrill on third base with slamming Jake Ammon.
And once again, it's Island time.
I remember last year, my man said, North Myrtle Beach, y'all can cancel them reservations at Frolic Beach.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
West Florence.
Was that way to West Florence?
All right, Jackson, let's see if we can get a little 2-out rally here, my friend, with Jake Ammon at the plate. Runners on the corners. Don't be surprised to see Stow Rogers try to steal and advance to second base. Banks Faulkner makes his way to go have a conversation with Ryder Carlson. And that could be it for Ryder.
As we said earlier, the pitching coach for Lexington, Banks Faulkner, is well known. He's coached at many other places like Wando, Somerville, and Blythewood, who they just beat in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, so Banks definitely has some ties towards the Blythewood program. You know, it's probably bittersweet for him as, you know, now he's on the Lexington sidelines and, you know, going against his opposing team. He probably knows some of those former players as well. Banks Faulkner left the Blythewood program to be the pitching coach and assistant coach at Newberry. Was only there for about a year, then decided to leave and take on some other duties, and then has found his way back to Lexington as the coach. And that's going to do it for Ryder Carlson. For the Lexington Wildcats.
Now pitching for the Wildcats, we have number 4, Jake Epps.
So Jake Epps, the right-hander, is going to be towing the rubber here. He'll get his warm-up pitches in. Once again, all knotted up here, 2-2. James Island with the runners on the corners. Stow Rogers over at first base. And Braden DePrill over at third. Epps just trying to get used to the mound over here at James Island. Got the Connex box fans out there towards left center field, showing their fan support. Got a bunch of the student body, even though the school year's over, we still got the students and their rallying cry, just helping support this James Island baseball program and help them try to accomplish another feat and get another championship under their belts.
You are right. The student section over there is really packed.
They're electric, my friend. They're electric. So Jake makes his way into the box with new pitcher Epps on the bump.
First pitch is a swing and miss by Jake Ammon. Epps winds up. Just below the zone there for a ball.
The other place was the Little Rascals keeping him coming. Right.
Ball is down for a hit for Jake Ammon. Jake Ammon is rounding 2. Jake Hammond safely steps on second with a double, which drives in a run for the Trojans. Trojans now take the lead in the bottom of the fourth, 3-2.
What patience there by Jake Ammon, just kind of waiting on his pitch. A little slow curveball there, and he takes it down up over the third baseman's head, down towards the left field line for a double, scores a run, moves Stow Rogers over to third base, and we've got some electricity going on here at James Island. Island boys now take the lead 3-2. Oh, and they're going to put Taj Marchand on base, and the bases are going to be loaded for Trip Ostergaard. And oh, by the way, he's just 2 for 2 today, Jackson.
2 for 2.
I don't know if that was the right decision by the Wildcats to put Trip Ostergaard at the plate, because he is absolutely on fire right now. Trip on the season batting .474. He, along with Taj, all-state players here to represent James Island.
For being James Island's first year in 5A this year, they have won their region in many different...
You're absolutely right. You know, hey, it doesn't matter if we go from 4A to 5A. James Island's going to try to represent. And they have done so very, very admirably in taking in the 5A
They just compete.
Division 1. You're right, Jackson. They're just competing. Doesn't matter who's in the way. They're just trying to play. Good hack there by Tripp.
Count now 2-1 with 2 outs. The bases are juiced for Trip Ostergaard, who is 2 for 2 on the day already. Oh, almost.
Great play there by the first baseman to get the final out there.
Now we go into the top of the fifth. Trojans leading 3-2 with 1 run gained in the bottom of the fourth to give them the lead.
Yeah, first time James Island's taking the lead in this ball game, so try to sit back and play some good defense and try to get out of this game with a W. That's what we're definitely going to try to do. Shout out to all the James Island fans here supporting the James Island Trojans baseball team.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Scrocky Sports for being here. Also, with Kevin from Live 5, live streaming the game on Live 5 News right now.
That's exactly right. For those that don't know, tell Jackson, tell them a little bit about Scrocky and what he does as far as, you know, a lot of the camera work. I know he did, you know, some of the games for us last year whenever we were in the playoffs, but just kind of explain to the people, you know, exactly what he does. I mean, because he does an absolutely amazing job.
You are right. He does an amazing job. He goes around and films South Carolina State baseball games between the biggest matchups. And we're just glad to have him here for this state championship game today.
Most certainly are. There was definitely other schools that were being played today, and he chose the baseball battle here. So glad to have Scrocky Sports here.
It's also funny because he is an alumni of Lexington.
Is he really?
Yes,
okay, did not know that. Very nice.
Dawson Beldner with a beautiful breaking ball. Just splitting the zone right there.
Absolutely right. Just looking like he's been here for 2-3 years. Another great
one.
pitch.
Ooh. Dawson Beldner with the windup. Single out to center field.
So base hit by Sobrowski.
Number 13, Christian Spivey.
He is 2 for 3 on the day.
Now up is the first baseman, Christian Spivey, who had a solo home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Christian Spivey put that one in the trees there over the right field, over the right field wall. And they're going to have a pinch runner for Sobrowski. Christian Spivey, first baseman for the Wildcats. Like we said, 1 for 2 today.
Dawson Beldner in there with a strike for strike one.
That one just above the zone there.
Run on first now for Christian Spivey. Beldner back picks to first.
Yeah, quick snap throw right there. I like to see that with a left-hander. Flare out towards left field. Travels into the glove of Stow Rogers for out number 1. That one scared me a little bit, Jackson. That thing just kept tracking more and more towards the wall.
He just kept moving.
Yeah, but nonetheless.
Just kept tracking it. Now up for the Wildcats, we have number 2, the center fielder, Brandon Cromer, who is committed to South Carolina but seems to have not been throwing today.
Yeah, I'll probably save him for maybe Thursday.
That's what I'm thinking.
One 0, and here's the pitch.
Strike in there. Count is now 1-1.
Good breaking ball there by Dawson Beldner.
Just a bit below the zone there for Dawson Beldner. Count goes to 2-1 now.
Brandon Cromer playing center field tonight for the Lexington Wildcats.
Another pickoff from Beldner.
Lexington wearing the white pinstripe bottoms and the black tops. Got the royal blue baseball lids, batting helmets. James Island and their white pinstripes, always the clean, crisp look. Probably one of my favorite
This is
uniforms
my favorite, yeah.
for James Island.
Favorite.
I thought you were more of the orange guy.
I'm not a fan of the orange, yeah.
It's a different look for sure. It's a different look for sure.
I just feel the orange is a little different than.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
You're exactly right. It's a little different. That's we'll be modest and say it's just a little different, right, Jackson?
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
We won't hate. We won't hate on all orange look.
No. Count is now 3-2 with the runner at first. Beldner winds up. Ball.
there, and
Left field, number 10.
now the Wildcats have runners on first and second.
Now up is the number 10, the left fielder, Lincoln Hill. Lincoln Hill today is currently 0 for 2.
So, home plate umpire calls balk on Dawson Beldner, and that'll advance runners in scoring position here.
Coach Heff looks like he's going to go and talk to the young pitcher, Dawson Beldner.
Quick conversation with Dawson Beldner. Coach Heff has a sip of his water bottle, then puts it in his back pocket. Going to have a quick conversation with him, try to settle things down, just kind of try to understand him, where he sits, how he's feeling. James Island leads 3-2 here in the top of the fifth. Great ball game so far here at Tom Hadley Field. Two programs that know how to win a championship. It's who wants it more, who wants to fight the fight. Lincoln Hill going against Dawson Beldner here.
Dawson Beldner with the ball for the first pitch. Almost had him swinging.
Good breaking ball there, too, by Beldner. Yeah, you're right. He almost had him chasing that one. Hill calls time. And access granted by the home plate umpire. Readjusts his batting gloves and steps back in the box. And foul back here at the screen. Woo, hot shot. Down the third base line, foul ball.
Runner almost got hit there.
Third base coach showing some good reflexes there. Just does get out of the way with that hot shot by Lincoln Hill. One ball, two strikes, and one out. Runners on second and third.
Beldner now steps off.
Trying to see if there's any activity in the James Island bullpen. Once again, a hard shot foul out towards the Lexington dugout and then makes its way out towards left field.
Fly ball to center field.
Nice catch.
Sack fly, scores a run. Score is now tied up again, 3-3.
So Lincoln Hill. Excuse me, Jackson. Sorry about that. Yeah, Lincoln Hill does his job there. Nice play out there in right field by Connor Dantzler to track that one down.
Now to bat for the Wildcats, number 12, the third baseman, Logan Blight. Breaking ball barely misses for ball one.
Logan Blight 0 for 1 on the day.
Fly out to right field again. Back-to-back plays for Connor Dantzler. The Wildcats score 1 in the top of the 5th to tie it back with the Trojans.
Just a back and forth matchup between these two teams. Four hits apiece for James Island and Lexington. 3 runs apiece for James Island and Lexington. James Island put some new stands over there by the first base side, just past the dugout. And then also put some out towards the left field side, just past the visiting dugout. And it was definitely needed with the amount of fans that are out here in full support of both of these programs.
Right field, number 16, Connor Dantzler.
Now to bat in the bottom of the 5th, we have number 16, the right fielder, Connor Dantzler, who had back-to-back catches in the last inning. Connor Dantzler is currently 0 for 1 with a walk.
Takes a look at strike one there.
Just a bit low there for ball one.
Nice relaxed approach here for Connor Dantzler. Wow, what a play. It's like the shortstop kind of had a shift over there playing Connor Dantzler. Hot shot right past the pitcher. Hits the second base and just caroms kind of right into the hands of the shortstop. He makes the play and gets out number 1, but so close to try to get Connor Dantzler on base. Great play by the shortstop for Lexington, though, to kind of stay with it and make the play, not trying to, get out of sorts with the carom off the bag. So good play there by the shortstop.
Now up to bat, we have number 10, the center fielder, Hayden Little. Hayden is currently batting .281 average for regular season, but for the playoffs, he's batting .279.
And kind of get a hold of one here. Hard ground ball towards the shortstop.
Nice hustle there, almost beats him out. Now up to bat, we have number 9, Braden DePrill.
And hitter number 9, Braden DePrill.
Last at bat, Braden DePrill did get hit by a pitch and then got drove in, contributing to one of the runs scored here by the Trojans.
Yeah, just finding a way to get on the base. That's what James Island needs to try to do. Just try to get on the base and just try to scratch runs across any way they possibly can. That one also close to hitting him again. 2-0 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ball high this time. Count is now 3-0.
Jake Epps, the pitcher for Lexington. Braden taking the whole way on that one on a 3-0 count. Now 3-1. Touches the outside half of the strike zone.
Takes ball 4 there. And now to bat we have number 15, Brady Dantzler.
Catcher, number 15.
Good approach there by Braden DePrill, just kind of waiting on his pitch. And he makes his way to first base for ball 4. So Braden DePrill over at first with Brady Dantzler at the plate for the James Island Trojans.
Brady Dantzler is currently 0 for 0 with 1 walk and 1 hit by pitch.
Soborowski goes to have a conversation with Jake Epps. Braden DePrill gets his sign from Spivey.
Strike 1 called. Epps.
Check swing in there for a strike. See if we can get some magic by Brady Dantzler here. Done a very good job there behind the plate today. Stow Rogers, the normal catcher, out playing left field. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
The Trojans in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left.
And in the end of the 5th, we are all tied up here with 3 runs all.
James Island legend here at the game today, and Donald Murillo, see him down below. Big Citadel Bulldog pitcher as well to help the Citadel Bulldogs win a number of championships. Glad to see Donald Murillo in the house supporting on his James Island Trojans.
Leading off top of the 6th for the Wildcats. Right field, number 5, Grant Kistner.
So the 6, 7, and 8 batter here in the top of the 6th for the Lexington Wildcats. Grant Kistner, right fielder. Senior committed to Erskine. Making his way to due west when he finishes Lexington.
Designated hitter number 32, Alan Hegler.
Little looping drive out towards left field for a base hit for Kistner.
In the run for the Wildcats, number 7, Jones Bell.
Now up for your Wildcats, the designated hitter number 32, Alan Hegler. Is it Alan? Beldner winds up. They're saying he did not go on the bunt.
So 1-0 the count there on Alan Hegler, designated hitter for Lexington. Infield crashes in and looks nice pick there by Brady Dantzler. Just kind of lulled him to sleep there and gets the pinch runner.
Hegler missed the bunt, which is very crucial to that.
You're exactly right. They wanted to make that bunt happen and lay it down. And the pinch runner came in and just kind of slept a little bit. And nice throw there by Brady Dantzler and good tag there by Finn Pratt to make the back pick and just get the out. So out number 1, and that strands that runner. So 1-1 the count here for the designated hitter in Alan Hegler.
Alan Hegler steps out of the box.
Swing and a miss.
Hegler fouls one off there to make the count 2-2.
A little shout out to Wyatt Crouch, James Island 2024 grad and a member of the James Island baseball program. Goes to Florence Darlington Tech. Redshirted for the Stingers this year, but a shout out to the Flodar Stingers as they are in JUCO World Series right now, along with Tanner Beckley, class of 2023 out there in Colorado in round 3. So hopefully they do well, and glad Wyatt Crouch is here, showing his pride and support for James Island. And also good luck to his Stingers as they battle out in Colorado.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Beldner tries to get him a chase again with the breaking ball.
Good pitch there by Beldner.
Really knows how to work the curveballs.
Just probably got the lower part of the zone there, but it looked good from here. 1-1. Another good breaking ball by Beldner just outside. Makes the count 2-1 here.
Oh my God.
Home plate umpire squeezing Beldner a little bit. 3-1 the count now, 2 outs.
Another ball for Beldner.
Shortstop number 9, Bryce Mobley.
Puts Coleman on base, and now up to bat for the Wildcats. Shortstop number 9, Bryce Mobley.
Bryce Mobley. Great play the last inning. to get Connor Dantzler out. Hard hit ball, caroms off the second base bag. He makes a play and gets the out. There's a high fly ball out towards left field. Looks like Stow Rogers is camped under it, and that is going to be out number 3. And that will do it for the Wildcats in the 6th.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left.
Nobody said it's going to be easy when you're in a championship game, boys and girls. James Island heading into the bottom of the 6th here. Trying to get something going, trying to create some hits and get some runs. Jack Epps still on the mound for the Lexington Wildcats. So it's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here in the bottom of the 6th for James Island. Excuse me, that'll be 9-1-2.
Now up is the first baseman, number 17, Finn Pratt.
Finn Pratt.
See if Finn could get us going here, Jackson, here in the bottom of the 6th.
Finn Pratt this year with a 359 average, going 26 for 64. Finn takes strike 1.
Yeah, Finn's done a great job this past year, kind of manning first base. Last year was Kyle Stock, Jake Ammon sometimes over there at first. Finn has done a very good job filling in that role at first base for the Trojans.
Finn flies out to right field.
Left field.
And now up we have the number 11 left fielder, Stow Rogers.
Stow Rogers with a walk today. Flirted with a home run.
Umpire calls ball 1.
Stow rocking some new batting gloves there. Bright whites.
Very clean, very clean.
Super clean.
Not after today, though, I bet. Pitch is in there for ball 2.
Goes to the right side to the pitcher, Jack Epps, and he'll field it cleanly for out number 2.
Third base, number 12, Jake Hammond.
Jake's been pretty hot today there, Jackson.
He has been hot today, and we'd love to see it again.
Looks like Lexington's going to go to the bullpen here. And that'll be it for Jack Epps. And we'll see who the new pitcher is for Lexington. I think it's 19.
Wildcats, number 19, Braden Studebaker.
Now pitching for the Wildcats, we have number 19, Braden Studebaker.
Quick on some of this stuff. Quick on some of this stuff.
Braden Studebaker now toes the rubber for the Lexington Wildcats. Sophomore pitcher. And I tell you what, Jackson, they've got a ton of sophomores on this team.
They do have a ton of sophomores, which just shows us how good this pitching staff is going to be in the future.
You're absolutely right, partner. Shot foul down the left field line. Jake Ammon 2 for 2 on the day. Also has a walk.
Takes the ball there. Count is now 1-1.
Jake has found his way on the base pass every time at the plate today.
Goodness gracious.
3-3 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Studebaker on the mound for Lexington.
Studebaker winds up. Jake Ammon.
High fly ball, back of the wall.
Gammon
Just
almost
caught at
hit the home
the
run.
warning track. Brandon Cromer with the catch for the final out of the 6th. Jake Ammon giving it a scare, though. Almost
his first home run of the year.
I know that's so surprising, Jake Hammond. No home runs on the year, but been a solid baseball player all throughout his James Island career. And just looking to try to have his hands on another piece of the hardware here in his senior year. Dawson Beldner still on the mound for James Island. Done a fantastic job coming in as a reliever here today. Braden Easterling was the starting pitcher for James Island, a true freshman. And then Dawson Beldner has come in and done very good work here with the Lexington Wildcats.
Leading off top of the 7th for the Wildcats, catcher number 15, Trojans, Sylvia Ross.
So Soborowski's had a good day for Lexington with a homer, 2 for 3 on the day.
Beldner with another breaking ball. Just barely missed at the top of the strike zone.
Soborowski got things started quickly and early in the top of the 1st with a solo shot. And that one just gets by Jake Ammon and makes its way out to left field. Stow Rogers corrals it and throws it into the second base. And another single there by Soborowski. He's really caused James Island some fits, as he is now 3 for 4 on the day.
And up next, we have our first baseman, number 13, Christian Spivey. Christian Spivey is 1 for 3 on the day with 1 home run. And that 1 home run did contribute to them tying the ball game up.
It sure did. So now Coach Heff going to have a conversation with Dawson Beldner. That's probably going to be it. And we will see what Coach Heff has to say. And what a great job by Dawson Beldner, the sophomore. Gets a nice round of applause by the James Island faithful as he makes his way to the dugout. Heck of a ball game for Dawson Beldner. And Jackson will tell us who the new pitcher is.
The new pitcher is number 8, Cooper Jones.
Cooper Jones, another sophomore. Pitched in the championship game last year, so he's been here before. Pitched as a freshman for James Island last year. More kind of like the middle relief shutdown guy for James Island. And Cooper Jones.
Now pitching for the Trojans.
Melanie and Chris Jones down there, kind of behind the home plate, just off to the right from where we're watching. Chris Jones always sporting the old James Island blue visor. Cooper Jones getting his warm-up tosses in. Wind blowing slightly out. Once again, while we're waiting on Cooper Jones to get his tosses in, I want to give a shout out to 2023 graduate Tanner Beckley and former James Island baseball player. He's playing in the Junior College World Series out in Colorado. The Stingers are actually currently playing right now at 7 against Lakeland in the 3rd round. So good luck to Tanner Beckley and the Stingers. Christian Spivey makes his way to the plate. And Cooper Jones looking to wheel and deal here. Runner on first base. Not much of a lead.
He goes. Stays at second after the missed throw by Brady Dancer.
Brady keeps the ball in front of him, just gets a little excited and throws it just to the right side of the bag and out towards center field. We've got good backup there, and Hayden Little and Connor Dantzler. Big brothers always got little brothers back. And they are going to walk Christian Spivey. And he will make his way to first base with runners on first and second for Lexington.
That means now up to bat is the USC commit, Brandon Cromer. Cromer is 0 for 1 in the game with 1 walk.
James Island in a little trouble here at the top of the 7th. Hoping to get out of the situation here. No outs. And Brady Dancer is going to have a conversation along with Coach Heff coming out of the dugout to talk it over with Cooper Jones. Really right here, Jackson, Cooper, just try not to do too much. Just try to keep everything in front of you. Just throw strikes and try to let the defense do the work. Got no outs right now, so looking for an opportunity to try to maybe pull off some type of double play here and to get 2 outs quickly. That's the hope there. We got the infield corners are probably going to push in a little bit. And probably going to have second base and shortstop still in their regular position for the attempt of the double play. Hard hit shot foul. That one had some velo behind it there, my friend. Always the trend for whatever reason are the temporary tattoos by the high school baseball players. Don't really understand what the deal is there. Jackson, maybe you could help me out with that. Pass ball gets by Brady Dancer, and runners are on second and third. Yeah, what's up with the temporary tattoos? The look.
I think it's just the look. Superstitions. I mean,
There you go.
That's what they did last year.
That's right.
They had the mullets and the tattoos. So
you're absolutely right.
hoping it does it again.
You're exactly right.
And they intentionally walk Cromer to get to Lincoln Hill.
Loaded, no outs, and James Island in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the 7th. So, infield is in. No matter what, they're trying to keep the runner from scoring at third base. So, infield is in for James Island.
Cooper Jones steps off the mound. Needs to reset. Hill steps in the box with bases loaded and no outs.
Stress level at an all-time high here. Ball 1 for Lincoln Hill. Cooper Jones, ice in his veins. A lot more calmer than I am. Nice pitch there. And yes, sir, home plate umpire
says he went.
Gets the approval from the umpire over at first base, and that is strike 1. Coach Hucks does not approve of the call.
Count is now 1-1.
That's the first base umpire have it and shows and voices his frustration. That one fouled back here at the screen.
Count is now 1-2. Staying calm.
Trying to make things happen here, 1-2. Super duper Cooper. Love to see a strikeout here, something. James Island desperately needs an out. Bases are loaded. Tie ball game, top of the 7th. There's a ground ball to the shortstop, and they get him out at home plate. Nice play by Taj Marchand. Brady Dancer throws it once he receives the ball from Taj. Throws it over to Finn Pratt, but not in time. Bases are still loaded, but we do have the all-important out there at home plate. And no run score. Great play there by Taj Marchand. Only going to make that happen with the infield in the way it was. Brady Dancer giving his marching orders out to the infield. Bases loaded, 1 out, Cooper Jones. Steps off the Rubber gets his signs.
Strike one in there for Cooper Jones.
Great pitch there. Just hits the outside part of the plate. Logan Blight not swinging at that one. And quickly down 0-1 in the count. So Trip Ostergaard over at second base and Taj Marchand over at short go back to their normal fielding positions in anticipation to try to turn a double play here. The all-important runner is on third base, 90 feet away. Brady Dantzler keeps that one in front of him.
Great block by Brady Dantzler.
Sure was.
Keeps the run from scoring right there.
Brady Dantzler showing his maturity, how quickly he has to get maturity and grow mature behind the plate today. 1-1. Pitch low and downstairs for 2-1.
Swing and a miss for strike two. Count is now 2-2 with bases loaded.
Cooper Jones just burns it.
That's his best pitch right here.
By Logan Blight. Here it is, 2-2 count, 1 out. Bases juiced. Hard hit ball, base hit out towards right field, fielded by Connor Dantzler. And they're going to score 1 run. And so now Lexington has the lead in the top of the 7th, 4-3. Just got to tip your cap there to Logan Blight right there. Just took a ball outside, just kind of put it in field of play. Swung late, went oppo. Out in right field, kind of had second baseman Trip kind of going a little bit towards second because he actually had to kind of, watch the guy over at second. So good hitting there for Lexington. And that'll do it for Cooper Jones.
Now into pitch for the Trojans, the second baseman, number 1, Trip Ostergaard. And going to second base, we have number 2, Braden Easterling, who pitched earlier in the game.
All right, so Trip Ostergaard. In on relief. And just like Jackson said, Braden Easterling will make his way over to second base and replace Tripp, who is now pitching for the Trojans.
Now pitching for the Trojans, number 1, Trip Ostergaard. Now in at second base, number 2, Braden Easterling.
So Tripp now in at pitcher for James Island.
Lays.
Parents are Warren Ostergaard and Kate Ostergaard. They're in attendance tonight. Also, Tripp's grandmother, Margaret, here. Tripp has a lot of fan support here. See if he can get out of the inning for James Island. 1 out, top of the 7th. Trojans down 4-3. That's a sky ball. And Tripp fields it for out number 2. So first pitch for Tripp, and he gets an out right away. So we have 2 outs here. We're 0 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts. Tripp steps off the rubber, just gets Brady to review the signs more. Nice first base. That one fielded right there by Tripp. And he tags him out for out number 3. So going to the bottom of the 7th. And James Island's going to need to score a run here to keep this game continued. Lexington leading 4-3.
Correct. 3, 4, 5.
Now to bat, we have number 6, Taj Marchand. Couldn't be in a more clutch spot with us down by 1. Taj Marchand up to bat.
Absolutely right, Jackson. Who would you rather have batting right now other than the guy by the name of Taj Marchand? 3, 4, 5 batters are up here in the bottom of the 7th. Taj, the number 3 batter.
Fouls the first pitch off that he sees.
Taj 0 for 1 today. Does have a walk and a sacrifice RBI. Flew out towards center field for the RBI.
A little bit low for the ball. Count is now 1-1.
There's a hard hit ball down the left field line for a base hit. He's definitely going to stand up for 2 right there. And what a start for James Island here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, that is a clutch hit from Taj Marchand there. Getting the hit down the left field line for a double.
Cobra clutch, Jackson. He's Cobra clutch, my friend.
And now we have Tripp Ostergaard up to bat. Who else would you want hitting in this opportunity?
2 All-State guys right there, 3 and 4. Tripp going to try to help himself out as he is now the pitcher for James Island.
Tripp Ostergaard already with 1 RBI in this game. He can make it 2 right here with 1 swing.
Hard hit ball fouled out of play.
My favorite chocolate.
You can just feel the tension mountain, Jackson. James Island fans on the edge of their seats here. No outs. Man on second. Runner in scoring position. And there's a pass ball right there. And Taj is 90 feet away from tying. Opportunity knocks for James Island.
All to do is get a swing of the bat that could drive in that run right there on third.
Yes, sir. Hard hit ground ball to the right side of the field. High fly ball out in the outfield. There's a hard hit.
Yes!
And that's a top
Base hit by
game.
Trip Ostergaard.
Trip Ostergaard
Ties the ball game with one swing of the bat.
What a hit in between the 5-6 hole and makes its way out to left field. Great base hit by Trip Ostergaard, the super sophomore. And Banks Faulkner will go have a conversation with his pitcher. Could not come up more clutch than that right there. Taj Marchand with a base leading double to start the bottom of the seventh. Pass ball, he makes his way to third base. And Tripp, nothing but a nice hard hit ground ball between the 5 and 6 hole to score Taj Marchand. And we are now tied in the bottom of the seventh. And James Island is not done yet. No outs. Tripp on first base. And the quarterback, Connor Dantzler, steps in.
Ball right there from the pitcher. It's now 1-0. We have Trip Ostergaard at first. Connor Dantzler up in the box. Connor Dantzler already has 4 home runs on the year, 3 of them being in the regular season and 1 of them coming from the playoffs.
Love to see another one here in the playoffs here, Jackson.
I would love to see it. That'd be amazing.
Always helps when you are a left-hander here at James Island with the short porch out there in right field. Connor Dantzler does show bunt, trying to push Tripp over to second base. Trying to get him in scoring position here. And James Island trying desperately to walk out of this ball game with a win.
He missed the bunt again. Connor Dantzler now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Trip Ostergaard over there on first.
No outs for James Island.
Ball in the other's batter's box for Connor Dantzler. The Lexington fans really wanted that one.
Lexington fans are obviously not watching what we're watching. That was definitely in the right side of the batter's box there. And there's a flare out towards left field, fielded cleanly by Lincoln Hill for out number 1.
Now up to bat, we have the center fielder, number 10, Hayden Little, who has also been really clutch in the postseason.
He really has. How many home runs has he had on the year?
He's had 4 home runs on the year, 2 of them coming from regular season, 2 of them coming from the playoffs.
There you go, right there. Hay Train. They call him Hey. They call him Hayden. See if he can get something done here. Fouled back here at the screen.
Back picks him, wasn't even close to getting him.
Braden Studebaker keeping Trip Ostergaard close to first base.
Ball one on Hayden Little. Count is now 1-1. 1 out with Trip Ostergaard over there at first. One of the better runners that we have on the team.
Yeah, exactly right. Has a lot of speed. Got him caught. And Trip gets caught off guard and picked off base, trying to make his way to second. So we now have 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Tie ball game. And Hayden Little in the box. 1-1 is the count.
Hayden takes ball 2. Count is now 2-1.
Good pitch there by Studebaker to even the count 2-2.
Now a full count for Hayden Little, 3-2.
Studebaker thought he had strike 3 there, was walking off the mound, and to his surprise, it was ball 3. Full count and 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for James Island in the 7th. But no better feeling than tying this ball game up. And we're going to go into extra innings. So some clutch hitting for the youngsters at James Island to tie this ball game up. Tripp definitely helping himself out as he is going to toe the rubber here in the top of the 8th.
Wow.
We are getting into the top of the 8th here. Game is all tied up. Lexington 4, James Island 4.
Free baseball, Jackson. Free baseball.
Correct. It's anybody's game from here.
You're absolutely right. Going into the top of the 8th. Extra innings here. Graham Coleman makes his way to the plate for the Wildcats.
Hit on the helmet.
Just gets away from Tripp, and that doinks Coleman on the head, and he'll make his way to first base. Beautiful evening here at Tom Hatley Field. Extra innings, tie ball game, 4-4.
Laying down the bunt. Gets it down. Goes to first. For 1 out. 1 out, runner on second.
Catcher number 15, Toby Sobierowski.
And now up to bat, we have the leadoff, number 15, the catcher, Toby Soborowski, who is 3 for 4 in this game.
Ever so dangerous. Soborowski, we need to get him out, Jackson.
I can agree with you right there.
Damage for James Island today.
Braden Ansler blocks it. Runner stays at second.
Hard hit ball.
Foul ball. Count is now 1-2.
Just does go foul.
Just misses it.
Thank goodness that ball did go foul. That could have definitely been trouble for James Island.
Sorry, 1-1.
Soborowski once again causing issues for James Island.
Almost 4 for 5 there on the day with that.
Yeah.
Almost foul ball.
Curveball just outside.
Tries to get Soborowski to chase it. Foul ball. Count is now 2-2 with 1 out. Runner at second. Soborowski is a dangerous hit out here. Would be very this team.
And just upstairs. Runs the count full on Soborowski. Brady Dantzler going to have a conversation with Tripp, talk things over. Trying to make sure they're on the same page with the signs. Full count, 1 out. Tie ball game, runner at second for Lexington. That one fouled out of play. Soborowski is 1 hard out.
He is. I agree with you on that one.
He just fights when he is at the plate.
Oscar now 10 pitches.
He made quick work in the last inning. Really helped James Island out. That one fouled out of play as well. Seven pitches already. Nice curveball.
Good pitch. That umpire is called ball.
And home plate umpire calls ball 4, so runners on first and second for Lexington. And that'll bring up the ever so dangerous Christian Spivey.
Coach F coming out of the dugout now to talk with Tripp Ostergaard.
And that will do it for Tripp.
Now in to pitch for the Trojans, it looks like number 14, Colt Hernandez.
Colt Hernandez, the new pitcher for James Island. Colt Hernandez down at the pitcher.
Now pitching for the Trojans, number 14, Colt Hernandez.
Tie ball game going here in the top of the 7th. Christian Spivey, All-State for Lexington, sophomore. He had a home run earlier today. Tie ball game, man on first and second. Beautiful evening. Glad you could join us. You've got a great barn burner here.
Colt Hernandez with an amazing strike on the outside to Christian Spivey.
Good pitch there by Colt Hernandez.
Another great pitch by Colt Hernandez to draw the swing, leading to a foul ball over there near the third base dugout.
Spivey quickly 0-2 the count. Love to get him out. All the news crews here watching this game.
Strike 3 on Christian Spivey. 2 outs now with the runners on first and second. Amazing pitch by Colt Hernandez to get the strikeout from Christian Hernandez. A deadly hitter at the plate.
What a
To the field, number 2, Brandon Cromer.
by Colt Hernandez. Catches Spivey looking at strike 3. Sends him walking to the Lexington dugout. Brandon Cromer, the batter now for the Wildcats.
USC commit steps up to the plate once again in this matchup. Still 0 for 1 with 2 walks in this game. Ball 1 from Colt Hernandez.
Molinari could have probably used him this year with the struggling that South Carolina had this year. Molinari could have used me this year. Touches the outside corner there. Evens it up 1-1. Colt Hernandez
Hernandez looking like a dude out there, Jackson.
He's been amazing so far. Let's see if he can finish this in 2 more pitches.
Center field, tracking it.
Got it.
Number 3 is Haywood.
Amazing outing by Colt Hernandez to just get those outs with the runners on base. I know the pressure has to be building up here. Extra innings in the first game of the state championship.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Colt Hernandez just goes out there, faces Christian Spivey, all-state for the Wildcats, and rings him up, catches him looking at strike 3, gets the next batter to fly out towards center field. James Island looking to do damage here in the bottom of the 8th. Brady Studebaker still on the mound for the Wildcats. One down to see how many pitches he's thrown so far. Studebaker 22 pitches thus far. On 1 1/3. I feel like he's been on here way longer than 1 1/3, though, Jackson.
I get what you're saying, man. It does feel like that. And about a step up for the Trojans, the designated hitter number 9, Braden DePrill.
Leading off bottom of the 8th for the Trojans, designated hitter number 9, Braden DePrill.
DePrill this year just in the playoffs itself, batting a .292.
Yeah, so it'll be 7, 8, 9 hitter. Braden at the plate. Foul back screen here.
Braden DePrill fouls it back to the first base side.
Looking on. Parent Franklin DePrill, our parents, Dr. Brother Laura DePrill. There you go. Foul. Right at the James Island dugout. Excitement here at the farm. Tom Hadley Field. Bottom of the 8th. Brady DePrill going to try to create chaos right here. Love to see a base hit. Get on the base no matter what it takes. Walk will do as well. Clear it inside.
Count is now 2-2 to Braden DePrill. Still a tie game in the bottom of the 8th. Another foul ball from DePrill.
Chance for the James Island.
Base hit from Braden DePrill.
Nice base hit.
Getting
Brady to start things off here at the bottom of the 8th.
Amazing base hit from number 9, Braden DePrill, to get this inning started. Now up to bat, we have number 15, the catcher, Brady Dantzler. See if Brady can advance him.
Get it. All right, don't screw this up.
Good ball, good ball.
Perfect bump by Brady.
By Brady Dantzler. Opportunity knocks and saw there's a little space at second base. Took full advantage of the situation.